Wait.
intro this time?
Oh yeah, well, hold on for the thing.
Just asking about that
I think it does.
Nice. Hey guys, this is Nicholas Starr right here. To my left is Blacksmith. To my right is AJ Martinez. And this is Down in Front. Third time's a charm. And we're watching Ernest Goes to Africa.
That's right.
Probably one of the quintessential Ernest Going to Africa movies. If you're not familiar, Ernest is a recurring character in quite a few films. Howdy. And all of us have different kind of tastes of Ernest. Like the ones I've watched the most. The ones
Taste Ernest. Yeah.
We all have different tastes of Ernest. No, go on, please. Tell us more about an Ernest taste.
I feel like I shouldn't know. I'm not going to yes have
I
that.
like Ernest when he... I like to taste Ernest in Blake's Lotta Burger. Every time I bite into a Blake's Lotta Burger, I taste Ernest in my mouth. Because he used to be the spokesman here in Albuquerque for New Mexico for Blake's Lotta Burger, which is a burger place.
You can find at least one of the commercials online somewhere if you super want to.
Oh, yeah, on YouTube.
Definitely a mainstay in the 90s for Blake's Lotta Burger commercials.
And I'm familiar with Ernest Goes to Jail and Ernest Goes to Camp. Those were the two Ernest movies I watched the most growing up.
Oh, yeah.
AJ, I feel like you're the one that has the freshest image of Ernest Goes to Africa in your mind, though.
Yes. As we might have or might not have discussed earlier, at one of those places I used to work, I was working with kids, and we had a DVD, and it was one of the DVDs that was not scratched, so we'd watch Ernest Goes to Africa every once in a while, like they needed movie time. I was like, oh, we'll pop
The kid didn't want to watch remixed versions of DVDs as it skips and jumps around.
And that was the thing. It drove me nuts, but they would just sit there and stare at the screen until they're like, no, it'll come back.
It's coming back around.
At this place,
I couldn't handle it myself in general. It's just like,
at this place that you used to work, was the word gifted anywhere in the title?
Yes, I worked with autistic children.
Oh, good. Okay, good. I thought it was like a Boys and Girls Club or something like that.
Not Ernest Goes to Boys and Girls Club. It was Ernest works in autism.
Okay. Yeah. You can't find that one anywhere.
I'm Ernest in this one. Yeah, you can't find that one.
Were you always dressing in fun disguises for the kids? Like, oh,
that was for myself.
Did you make a lot of? Did you make a lot of unnecessary faces?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, good.
I still do that.
But to the people watching the stream, we were watching Ernest Goes to Africa (parentheses full movie in parentheses) right on YouTube. You can find it. You also find it on Amazon Prime if you're feeling particularly bougie. But that's the version we're watching.
The quality's the same either way.
We're not watching the Amazon Prime one. We're watching the YouTube version.
Yeah.
You need to distinct. Be distinct.
Yeah. So the hour.
So we're gonna do a countdown for you guys if you want to watch it as we watch it, so you can experience what we experience.
If you want to taste Ernest, I think at the count of 3.
If you want Ernest to taste you, however, you can't do that because he is dead.
Oh, come on.
He's not dead. He lives in all of our hearts.
Every time you bite into a Blake's Lotta Burger. Let's get this going in 3, 2,
1.
1. Go.
Okay.
He's also the Slinky Dog, but not anymore.
Oh, from Toy Story.
Yes. Jim Varney is Ernest's government name.
In a totally original joke, I like how the font is like a Friday the 13th kind of chiller going on here.
Well, it's very haunting.
Yeah, it definitely has wild aesthetic rustic environment.
I like how loosey-goosey it was with font back in the late 80s, early 90s.
Also, Frank Common.
Yeah.
Still living.
So basically, they just had him in front of like a green screen, or I guess it would be a blue screen back then. Or actually, it's video. Do they do blue or green screen in video? You'd ask Scott.
Well, to be completely honest, I was just telling you about Everything Sucks on Netflix, and it looks like they started with blue screen and then had to go to green screen. But that's the only kind of insight I have. It could be completely wrong.
Well, see, film does blue screen typically because it's easier to key out. We're already not talking about this horribly problematic movie.
Well, it's just the intro where they're going around almost like they're trying to present a confusing narrative unto itself.
Oh, man.
Are they the odd couple?
I think so. Yeah, it's good. Somewhere
in Central Africa. Real broad brushes on that one.
Mm-hmm.
This is a second movie in a row we've watched a wooden cage of sorts carrying an animal.
That's right, but I think they're carrying a person, right? Yeah. This actually starts. Oh yeah.
We haven't gotten to Ernest yet. Ernest, he has trains to find. I'm not in the movie. People out there watching.
Is that their version?
Let me know there are trinkets in this movie.
Is this their version of Indiana Jones, like Kentucky Steve or something like that?
It looks very much like Temple of Doom, although it seems kind of shot for shot like the way Dead Alive started too.
Also, yes, yeah. I don't know why I said also.
Well, Dead Alive was the one I believe we watched last
Maybe.
for this. So.
I saw this guy just like chilling hard.
Oh no, the heart of Tafiti. No idea what's going on. Chicago. Yeah.
He's really taking his time to climb down off that spot. He's running pretty hard through that.
He is.
Savannah/jungle.
No, yeah, that's the thing movies always do is they don't like show the amount of skill and these fierce warriors actually do have.
Well, he has the advantage of having shoes though, but they're used to this, so it might wash out.
I think the shoes would be a detriment to him.
Come on, man, come on!
And this is also exactly how Raiders of the Lost Ark starts.
Well, it's also in the movie The Rundown, starring The Rock and Sean William Scott. They have the idling airplane for them to run to. That's a really good trope in the
Great.
I'm out to dry.
He's dead.
Hey guys. Ooh, they are stabbing him. They were straight up stabbing him with those spears.
Yeah, probably, right?
Deacon County, Ohio, USA.
You said you could fix it.
Yes, ma'am. See, this link's got to move.
A little bit, Hondo.
See, your camera is connected to your band trip. And that makes the pressure in your dolly
Man
washer.
behind the screen, guys.
Of course, women seldom understand stuff like this.
What was that?
Oh.
What was that?
Oh, good.
Did you
Uppity
break
white
something?
lady has
I've had lot
a
of
super
races
nice
in
car.
this You better not have broken anything.
It's
Oh,
only
no,
like
ma'am.
32. Thanks.
These cars
That's
got a
good.
lot of stuff you don't
Can you
even
imagine
need.
a 32 and a half, maybe?
I knew it. You broke something. You broke my brand new car. I want to see the owner of this gas station.
Yeah.
So as we establish,
That's
Ernest
not
is
good.
like a blue collar guy. That's what he does.
Oh, Deacon County, Ohio, you would say.
Yep. Getting sprayed in the face with
At least I
transmission
got rid
fluid.
of that excess pressure.
Positive, that's good.
He's about to be crushed to death by a hydraulic jack. I think that's
This is not his first rodeo. I'm sure he almost gets
Excuse me,
crushed by a
sir.
hydraulic jack
Your
a
man
lot.
out there.
Oh,
I
yeah.
brought my red Mustang in for him to lift the steering wheel. He's breaking pieces off of it.
So I was quite young when this movie came out. Did you used to have to go to a professional to raise the steering wheel in a car?
Yeah, back in the day. Because they didn't just have like a little button you could press. You're like stealing her radio now?
That might be the ashtray.
What the fuck?
Oh, it made it worse.
Oh, man.
He's got some strong legs, though.
That's right. And he's wearing loafers, by the way. Not a... Oh, yeah, you're right.
They look quite like prison shoes. I will give him that.
Are you
He
gonna
just
get out
kept the
there and
shoes
break
from
your
prison.
portrait?
Ernest goes to jail. He's like, these are
That
just
was close.
comfortable shit.
Ernest, what's going on out here?
Not only is he trying to ruin my car, he's also trying to steal my pocketbook. Look, there's my purse and his toolbox.
Ernest, get down from there right now.
Let go of that.
Oh, man.
That's on her.
Yeah. She killed a man.
I don't feel like she's gonna see it that way, but if I was a bystander, I'd be like, that was you, lady. How did going in the ceiling mess up the bottom of the car, though?
Strong
Calm down,
seal.
lady, calm down.
It's good at
You pay
hydraulic
for this,
press.
you'll see. Ernest, you get out of this car this instant.
Yes, sir.
Ernest, you're fired.
Well,
Oh,
oh man, that cassette tape, you're gonna need a pencil to reel that in.
Gross.
I can't afford going buying pencils.
So Ernest is a tramp, like basically, just a traveling tramp. Although he doesn't play a guitar.
He was a sad sack.
Are you a gentleman? Can you get eggs? Can I get you some more coffee?
Yeah, that's true.
I like.
What gives here? I ordered over
I feel like he could,
Oh, I'm sorry,
but it
sir, I
would
just
end
got
up like
confused.
blowing up the house that he's in.
Get unconfused.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Be right back. Excuse me.
What's bugging you, Renee? It's not like you to make a mistake, much less take a load of crap off a creep like him.
I guess it's my dull,
Let's
miserable
stand up
life.
for yourself,
You
Renee.
need to sugarcoat it.
That's right.
I tell you, Betty,
But I'm gonna
if my
stand by
Mr.
the
Right
side and
came
let it
into my
happen
life right
instead.
now, all this would change. He'd
I
be
can tell you
brave and
already,
daring,
this has a
and he'd
very
take me on
positive
some
message
dangerous
for white
mission
people.
laced with international intrigue, and I'd get all caught up in an adventure that would perpetually pump
Although
up
to
the
be fair,
adrenaline
only
and
one
peel back
person's
the
died in
eyelids
this
with
movie so
fright.
far, and they were a white
Wouldn't that
person.
be neat?
Yeah.
You've been reading too many romance
Allegedly
novels.
died.
And then he'd save me from the clutches of some horrible death. And we ride off into the sunset, arm in arm, just he and I. Sends shivers down my spine.
So does like Ernest
definitely
usually have
euphemism.
like a love
Look who's
interest
here.
in these movies?
He has somebody
Hey,
he's
girl.
interested in.
How you
No,
doing? It's me.
typically.
I'm here.
Doesn't that guy ever give up?
This one, it's
Give him
different.
a break. He's got such a crush on you.
Super. That's all I need.
Because when Ernest goes to jail, he's into a lady that's not super into him until towards the end.
I'm in.
In jail.
Spoiler
Hey,
alert.
look,
No,
check
it's
it
the one
out.
before he goes to jail
I
and then
call
when
it
he comes
the
out.
Apricot
Crazy.
smash.
Those are some green eyes, though.
Nice.
He was just jamming his face on that clean window.
How about you,
What a
ladies?
dick.
Want a breath, man?
Ernest, aren't you supposed to be at work at the gas station?
90% sure that's
Nah,
Debbie
I quit that
Reynolds.
crummy job. I told
I
Mr.
quit
Ellis
that
that
job.
my talents were being wasted pumping self-serve, that I had aspired to loftier visions of career.
You got fired.
Well, we had a pleasant parting, but now I'm free to pursue my real ambitions.
Which is what?
Huh?
Reorganizes
Ernest,
French
I
fries,
got a
so it's not
customer. I
obvious that
gotta
he
go.
ate them.
Yeah.
She's gonna serve that shit?
Aww.
She's got you by the short hair, don't she?
Oh,
Yeah, well,
what a
maybe.
shock. She served
But I haven't
that
turned on the
you don't
old
wanna bring
to
that
a...
up.
oral charm yet, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right?
Unfortunately, I do.
For all those
Let me
watching
give you
in
a little
Denton,
advice. See,
Ohio,
Renee
USA,
is really down right now.
I'm not
Short
gonna
of
take
Illinois
this as
Smith,
a
I
film
think a
portraying
little
how
gift
people
might
are
help.
out there.
But what about the old oral charm?
This is how it is being portrayed.
Maybe 2 little gifts.
Although, to be fair, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that's Dayton all the
2
way.
gifts.
I don't know how many viewers we have over there.
You know, I'm just gonna go on and say it
Here we
like.
go for the trinkets, everybody.
Hey, don't touch it.
That's exactly what you do out of flea market.
Yeah,
touch
what if he
stuff.
wanted to
Touch
buy
things.
it?
You can't see what shirt's buying this shirt. You gotta buy the front.
And a lot of them go to the slap the hand, too.
Maybe he's just a dirty person. Just have a bad feeling.
Well, to be fair,
He
he
causes a bunch of ruckus. He comes like every weekend and just causes shit. And they're like, no, we're not gonna
yeah, he has a reputation, but he does have a crazy straw in his milkshake. It's like,
Yeah.
I like it.
he does seem a little more health conscious. He is pretty ripped. He looks like he's like skinny ripped.
Yeah, he's
Can
got
I help you, sir? Oh,
Fully
yeah.
bulked up in prison.
I was just
That's what you do.
looking for something for my girl.
You like that item, sir?
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck on it.
Most people are. It's a very popular item. That'll be $40.
$40 for this little birdhouse?
You don't like it, you can put it back.
No, I'm taking it all right. In fact, I'm kind of attached to it. $40.
$40.
I do like how many vests are in this movie, though.
That's true. Everyone's wearing a vest. But that was 1990. That's a different time. And $40, by the way, was like $250.
Oh, this guy is still on the run.
I think that's Collins from Rent. Anyone gets that Rent reference? Yeah, thanks, man.
Oh, good. A federal agent with long hair. That's.
It looks like he's whipping his dick out. I love it. Who doesn't love to whip their dick out? Damn it, Hanzo, I keep responding to you, but no one can hear what you're saying.
So you're just saying weird shit.
Fuck the police.
Go ahead. There's one here.
Yeah, hop on over.
That was the best about that is that was a $40 tax.
Sweet.
What do you want? I do nothing. Okay. Well,
Kind of fits. That's not.
Oh
chain.
man, they're gonna cut this guy's throat for the diamonds.
I'm on the show now.
Oh, okay.
They're blood diamonds.
I know nothing about this. Abdul Qasim
kidney
has
punches.
instructed us to bring in the eyes of Igoli. Oh, the eyes of the thief.
Maybe Abdul Qasim should pluck his own eyes out.
Oh
Since he
man.
stole the eyes
man,
of
this
Igoli
has
to
got
start
levels.
with. I don't mind us. Please
He has
continue.
a pocket square
I
that
find
looks
this
like
sport
a
rather
Star Trek
amusing.
communicator.
I like how all of the costumes were found in a community theater.
We need something that really looks secret agent. Do you have anything like that? We have a
Thank you,
turtleneck that
Yeah.
would really fit.
Turtleneck blazer is a strong word.
Look, if you want to look like you're making a Toto music video, we got
You
you.
are so
covered.
right.
Are you like
I'm the man
Africa
of
or
your dreams.
something?
Actually, hold the line.
Oh shit.
I'll make plenty of references to Africa.
This
Oh,
is
he's about to
some
find
really
a
neat
find a
stuff.
get.
Ooh, look at this. Hey, how much for these diamonds? Or is he just gonna
Yeah.
steal them?
I can work with these.
We have taken over your planet.
Was he just gonna guess a price?
No, it said,
Give him
it said $2 for
$1.
$1.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's gonna get in trouble for that birdhouse.
Oh, is it
$40 assault. Why did he stop right there?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Abbas. I didn't
Okay.
realize that you weren't fond
Oh,
of our
snake torture.
caked-neck friend.
What? Are you a crazy man?
Oh, no. Just an animal lover.
Those
Tree
pencil
hugger, you know,
mustaches definitely
conservationist.
don't speak
I
well of
believe
people's
that things
character.
should be natural and left the way that they were.
What are you talking about?
Right?
No, it's a
Little
cobra
I have a dead body.
that looks like a python.
Correct,
It's a
Mr.
very rare kind of
Abbas.
python
But
cobra.
weasels
Oh,
and other
okay.
disgusting rodents have fine fur for this
Cobrathon.
slick young beauty.
Cobrathon. I think I saw it in G.I. Joe. one time.
Cobrathon sounds like a fundraiser that we're watching.
Are you working for Abdul Qasim?
for Cobra? We must raise money. I don't know.
Healthcare.
Voting?
Qasim is about to kill me.
Where have you hidden the eyes of a
Hank
goat,
Azaria?
Mr. Abbas?
It definitely could be. I think it's Apu by Hank
I
Azaria.
know you, Thompson. You are the one who stole the eyes of Igoli from the
That
secret
kind of looks
Tutu
like Don
tribe.
DeLuise.
You are the one who
taller.
betrayed the people.
Kazin had you steal the eyes from me. And then you double-crossed Kazin. So the trail ends with you.
People are pretty good
I feel
actors in
very
this movie,
sorry
I gotta
for you.
admit.
I know he's.
Because you will shortly be feeling the
Committing
poison
to
of
the
this
bit.
cobra trickling through your veins.
Oh
No,
yeah.
wait.
He's
Please.
a lot cooler with the snake than
It
this
is
guy
in
is.
the flea market. In a second-hand toy store in a can marked 2 for $1. Oh, please,
Oh,
let
man.
me go.
A lot of details.
Thank you, Mr. Abbas. I'll be right back. I need the catch stick. I, too, am not very fond
You
of...
say he needs to catch Dick?
I need to
things
catch
like-
Dick tonight. I need those
I'll be
diamonds.
right back.
He may have meant I need to catch Dick Van Dyke before, you know, the show ends, because
Okay.
I'm already a little late, you know?
There's another snake? Oh,
Oh, it's just a bunch of snakes.
Come on, visit.
in a limo that's not parked legally.
That's
Very
really
conspicuous.
dark.
I would just get out of that.
Two people have died so far in this Ernest movie.
I like his gadget house. It's like you try to recreate Pee-wee's Playhouse, but for a lonely adult.
Oh, you're right. That's weird.
That That's it.
I thought he was sawing the diamonds.
He sees his fingers.
It's
Oh no!
A lot of sight gags for just himself.
Is that a tooth?
Yeah, he's got very weak gums.
Oh man, it's all that.
He doesn't brush his
It's all
teeth
that
very much.
Blake's Lottaburger.
Add Meliella.
Oh, wrong.
Did he
Oh,
promote
just put the glue
Meliella?
right in
He
his
did.
mouth.
He did promote Meliella.
That's weird.
That was back when he used to like terrorize his neighbor Vern, who was always in first.
You know what I mean, Vern?
Vern.
Seems like he'd be a Mr. Pibb kind of guy.
Ta-da!
I think you're right.
Yeah, she's gonna love this.
Is it Yo-Yo?
Double diamonds. Glue 'em together.
It's true. And also,
You
you
give
know
me the
what
eyes of a
makes weak
goalie.
teeth? Meth.
Bazoo here will
true.
cram his
I think he
foot
might be a
down
meth
the
addict.
entire length of your
Or he just might
esophagus.
really dislike vitamin C,
Shoot, I don't know what
which is
you
common
thought.
among meth addicts.
Looks like the old man's just a decoy. The real agent's this
How
guy.
come these guys look like every single bad guy from an episode like Miami Vice?
Right? Well, it was only
Hey,
5
Jake,
years ago.
you want to see
So,
something
because all you need
cool?
is business
Inside
casual and
loop-de-loop.
sunglasses,
Pretty much.
Falls over the crowd.
which
As the
clearly
world
would mean
champion
Ernest can't be a bad
Wexford
guy because he
enters the
is
competition arena.
casual at best.
Also schizophrenic, I guess.
The crowd goes wild.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Hearing all these
really only a schizophrenic would just stop in the middle of the street and start making really, really weird faces, right? I mean,
Yeah.
It seems like it's real positive for him though, which is cool.
3.
Not the
Oh,
fish.
kill the goldfish. That's 3 deaths.
Jake,
That's starting to get into psychopathy right
Jake,
there.
I'm sorry, Jake. It was an accident. Here, I'll get you some water. Water.
you know, he looks like a meth head version of John Cena.
Yeah?
Oh, I like it.
A little bit.
Jake.
Of
Jake,
course,
I can't see. Are you in
dude.
there? It's too dark. Here, I'll cut on the light.
Uh-oh. That was a garbage disposal.
Speak to me, Jake. Speak to me.
I'm fine.
Maybe this is quiet time.
Does he normally hear Jake? That's my question.
Does he normally commit homicide and call it people's quiet time?
Speak to me, Mom. Speak
that-
to me.
To be fair, that was only pesticide.
Oh, yeah. The Palace of the... Oh, fuck.
I know, I wish we read that quicker.
Turn to the white Leo.
Oh, man, this is the internet. Back in 1990.
Is that Theo from the Cosby Show?
They don't
just-
want to give me a line. Oh, they don't want to give me a line either.
I'm gonna put that up to the
Thompson
resolution
leaves
of
the
the
sky
video.
to be Agent 32.
Not racism.
Not accidental racism.
And is Thompson sure he's got the eyes of Igoli?
Ngulu is never wrong.
I don't get it. They're always so aggressive with everyone else. Like they poured snakes all over a guy. They stepped on the head of a shop owner. But with him, they're really trying to, be like, oh, lay low, lay low.
Yeah. And they also think he's like an agent. Like he planned this.
He's a
whole thing.
fixer because his business card said Ernest
I brought
fixes
that
it.
gift.
Oh.
Renee. Oh, Renee.
Roll the onions on that burger, Joe. Yes, Ernest.
I made something for you.
To be fair, she is a
See,
grown woman who
I've
has
always kinda
braided
thought you were
pigtails,
really-
For me?
True.
which is not a look you normally see on
It's
adults.
the handoff.
She must be his contact.
I'm not saying you can't, and you shouldn't do it, but it's just not
Ernest,
common.
this is so sweet of you. I'm sorry I was kind of fussy with you before.
We'll open it up.
Oh,
Sorry, that's fussy. Well, you're kind of a bitch, actually.
a yo-yo.
Yeah.
Oh.
I made it myself.
very
I'm pretty good with
unimpressed.
my hands.
Unique.
Renee, I was kind of wondering maybe if you and I, maybe one afternoon.
Ernest, I really appreciate this gift and all, but I just don't think you and I could ever be. I mean, I need someone who can add thrills and adventure to my life.
Not
I don't
fucking
mean to be
yo-yo.
cruel,
I mean,
Ernest, but
That's true.
You literally go around the world with
just
it.
That's
small
right.
town
Walk a
ordinary
dog.
schmo. Just like me. We're both just
Eiffel Tower.
ordinary schmoes.
I don't have
She
to be
sounds
a
like she's after a
small-town
different kind of
ordinary
Eiffel Tower.
schmo. I
The
could
sex
change.
act.
I'll always treasure your gift. Always. In fact, I have a whole shelf of schmo knickknacks at home.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I should go.
Oh, I left it.
Gee, I'm sorry, Ernest. I mean, I thought she...
Oh, yeah. So, I don't know.
I am just a small town ordinary
Sometimes
schmo.
he's like a simpleton,
I don't
but
have
then
an
he uses
adventurous
these
bone in
big
my whole
words
body.
and like
When we
these
were
very
kids
well
and went
constructed
trick-or-treating,
sentences.
I never went more than
Weird.
2 houses away.
Maybe he has multiple
guess I'm just
personality
doomed to a
disorder.
life
And one
of
of his personalities is like a
ordinariness.
scholar or something. They got really big words and all that.
Okay.
Maybe he's like really well educated, just not super intelligent.
Oh, might be right. Debbie Reynolds is about to sing a song about loneliness. Oh, no.
I thought you were being serious. I was like, oh, I can't wait to hear this.
I know that this isn't gonna happen, but you're the other way.
I was like, oh, hell yeah, musical number.
Oh, he just casually had his sword across his lap in the car.
Might as well. Oh, no. Is it a sword? That looks like one of those whip things.
May ashes be heaped on my unworthy head. The news from America is without pleasure.
Some kind of sporting equipment. A riding crop. So much.
It might be.
He's got a vest on as well, though.
I like vests. You know, a good vest really sells
Are
a
you
character.
Goon's hard of hearing or what? Ernest or Agent 32, as you like to call him,
that
never
is
gave me
super
any
inappropriate.
EO
Yeah, that is
golly
not
eyes
a
or
good way to
whatever. All
tie
I've got is
someone
that
up.
dumb old yo-yo and a few
It depends on what
pool
your
ball over there
goals
and
are.
half a brain in your heads.
Technically, it's kind of like a crucifixion, isn't it?
It looks a
Didn't you
little
hear him, hon?
more
I
molesting.
think he said it twice for emphasis.
It's a little too
It's come to
molesty
our
to be a
attention, Miss
crucifixion.
Yeah.
Loomis, that you're an
Seems oddly
agent for
comfortable with that,
Kazim.
though.
Right. Me.
Go her.
Renee
Yeah,
Lynch.
she wants
go
adventure, you
The
know?
Cheerios
She
must
wants
be
a
soggy, pal.
little danger.
Her hair's coming down, making it look like she's got some beard hair on her. Oh, she's on the
Oh, her feet are tied.
Okay, it makes more sense. They're just gonna stretch her.
Where are the eyes of a goalie?
Seems like a lot
Ernest
of
is the
effort
one with
to
your
accomplish.
eyes. I don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
And you can pull my arms out of their sockets. It's not going to get you Ernest.
Say, want a waffle?
Wanda?
Okay, Miss Loomis, we'll do just that.
Waffle, waffle. You're holding the diamonds, you doomcuff.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you really need to brush
That
your
was
teeth, fella.
Here.
That was oddly sexual.
Yeah, it's
Hello?
He's
got a
You got a
Lego
Lego phone?
Oh, shit!
I've someone who wants to chat to you.
How did Aunt Ruthie get my new number? The doctors aren't supposed to let her use the phone. Yeah?
Oh, mental
Ernest?
illness joke.
Renee,
Oh, man.
Renee?
guess what? These men have me hanging from a forklift, and they're going to torture me, all because you have their silly old eyes or something. Now give them back their eyes this minute, Ernest. I'm tired, I haven't had a bath, and it's all your fault.
Oh, sure, Renee. You stay right there, and I'll bring their eyes right to them. Is your refrigerator running?
What?
Agent 32, this is a fair warning. If we don't see you walk
official.
through the
Never
door of
use
Hangar 6
Ernest
on
in a
Jensen
hostage
Street in 20
situation.
minutes,
No.
your friend here will be 2 feet taller.
2 feet taller? Well, she'll never be able to wear that blue dress again.
I'm sure he'll be right over. You know, he probably got your googly eyes by mistake. He tends to make mistakes. Now, can I go?
Not so fast, my dear. If and when Agent 32 brings us the eyes of a goalie, we'll need to dispose of both you and your boyfriend anyway.
He is not my boyfriend.
You know, we're pretty good into this movie, and he
Hangar
still has
6,
not gone to
Hangar
Africa.
6.
So
No, he is not.
Renee's been
But
kidnapped.
he is going to get shot in that back.
Eyes of a goalie. Eyes of a goalie. Wait a minute. If I've got this guy goalie's eyes, how did he dial the phone?
Oh,
logic.
Oh, rotary dial, Ernest?
home?
I don't know.
Hello?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Renee?
Any payphone has Braille.
You ableist
Hello?
bastard.
Anybody home?
Agent 32.
He actually had a pretty imposing
AKA
silhouette
Ernest.
with that light backing on him.
Ernest.
Yeah.
PW.
Put the eyes of a goalie on the tray to the left of you and roll it towards me.
Yeah, he always introduced himself as Ernest P.
To
Worrell.
either left.
So PW,
yeah.
he wants to stay a little
I
more
knew that.
anonymous.
Ooh.
Oh, knock it
I'm
off
like
and just give him back
prisoner
their
of
goo goo eye thing.
Renee, are you all right?
No, Ernest, I am not all right. Now give them back their stuff.
I don't have their stuff.
Bazoo
That's why bad
searching.
guys normally like tape the mouth or gag them because
Yeah.
I would probably be annoyed by her pretty quick.
Well, these guys aren't professionals. I think they're
not earnest.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Watch it. I don't know what you're trying to pull, Agent 32. You
Paul
saunter
F.
in here without
Tompkins,
the eyes. You know I'm going to have to kill both of you.
Both of us?
On the other hand, maybe you're the perfect pawn to play against Kazin in it Corpo.
Oh.
Here's your
Yeah.
yo-yo. You will
Thank
have
you.
plenty of time to learn a few tricks on the way to where you're going.
Oh, so they take him to Africa.
Well,
For a
finally,
yo-yo competition?
I am out of here. Thank
That
you
would be a
very much.
twist.
That is very hard on the wrists.
I'm sure your comrades will be happy to see you when you arrive in
I like at no
Africa.
point his you're like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Just let all this happen.
Wait, I can't go to Africa. I haven't had my shots. The mosquitoes there are big enough to stand flat-footed.
That is a legitimate concern.
That you do have to be inoculated.
Yeah.
At least for malaria.
At least. At the very least.
Is Bangani an actual airport?
Maybe. Yeah. At least they didn't say like some airfield in Africa.
Come here,
Airfield
my
in
girl.
Central Africa.
I hope you're going to rerun that movie.
That's a large burlap sack, though.
Look, I hope you're going to rerun that movie. You know the part where
that's
the
just
scorpion crawls up that guy's spine and the old lady's face
I feel like
rotted
Jim
out
Varney
and
should
kill the girl in the
Oh,
shower.
yeah?
Done his own stunts for that one.
Her name Rosebud.
Seems like a
You know, in
professional.
these overseas flights, they let you keep the bar
That's a
thing.
pretty strong dude, though. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's quite a
Take
grip
him to
that he
the
had on
power
that bag.
station and make him talk. Yes, sir.
Look, can we just go to a hotel, have a bath?
What a
Sit
Datsun
down
truck?
and shut up. All right.
Let's see those around.
Anyway, who would use it? I mean, it would make it shut
No, it's Vern. You can see Vern. There it is, 'cause you can see Vern with his hat and the burlap sack.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a
That's
Colt.
it. One of those classic African cars. Now I feel like was that blackface?
It didn't look like it.
Okay, it looked like a dude painted black or brown.
You ought to see some movies with a lot of blackface. Watch any like the old Godzilla movies.
Oh, did they do that?
Lots of blackface in those, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah?
Brian Cranston, what are you doing?
Let's get this bag off.
No blackface from Brian Cranston in that one.
Ernest is gonna drown himself.
Water.
Frank Cranston, and you were watching.
I'm near water somewhere. I'm near water.
We actually literally said the opposite. I mean,
I'm stuck.
well, that's convenient.
Sharpness of the brim.
Oh, my head.
Oh no.
You know, if he probably spent less time just twisting his head and wiggling his arms, he probably wouldn't have fallen off the bridge.
I think you're
Like
right.
his splash was just like a spout from a hose.
Someone had
like a super soaker or something. Okay, this
That's
is
a little weird, 'cause now she's on
I do so hate being
There are
rude
lots of
host,
just
this
inappropriate
but I need
treatment.
to attend to more
was,
pressing
Quentin
business
Tarantino.
upstairs.
real quick.
Oh,
So
no.
does that
Since
mean the
you
white
and
guy's gonna say
Bazoo
the
have
N-word a lot?
become
Yeah.
such warm friends, I'm
We're also
sure
gonna have like
you will attend to your
we're also gonna have
every
like 80
desire
minutes of
while I'm
dialogue
away.
at this one moment.
Oh, good.
But to get to here, we'll have to do it in 3 stories, split up in.
Why did you just fake smoke to molest her? That doesn't.
You certainly won't be
I
bold.
mean, I'm not an expert molester or anything.
You
That just seems like.
certainly-
Okay.
You know, because
That's
he went to
fucked up.
mime school for molestation, so he took the.
Oh, great. So is he insinuating that that dude's gonna molest her or rape her? Okay. That's fucked up.
This has been a really dark stream.
We just got that, you guys.
Oh, he's got his handkerchief.
Mr. Thompson, the woman I saw you with, she has beautiful eyes.
So she does, especially when she flashes them.
I should hear more about this remarkable woman.
If you come any closer to me, Bazoo, I swear
that's
to
even
you,
a shot from a
I will
Quentin
toss my
Tarantino
cookies
movie.
all
Yeah.
over
First
your
see the
bright
back
and
of
shiny
Marcellus
boots, and
Wallace's
believe me,
head.
They
Exactly.
will be sticky for weeks. When my boyfriend
Do you
Ernest,
think Quentin Tarantino got
when
inspiration
my friend
from this
Ernest
Oh, I
movie?
gets
guarantee
here,
that this was in
he's
the
gonna
movie
kick
store
butt
that he
and
worked
take
at.
names. You better keep
Playing
your
on
distance.
the TV while he's trying to tell people what movies to rent.
Well, that's a
You're
good
right,
shot.
Renee.
My employer is a very demanding man.
It's
He
kind
once
of,
bought a bird from a street
Wes
vendor.
Anderson-y.
And when the bird wouldn't sing, he cut out
I
the
think
very
the goal throughout this
and fed it to the bird.
These Ernest movies are well known to
A bit
inspire
excessive, I thought,
filmmakers
but
for
Oh, yes,
generations.
yes.
We all
Right.
have our own
I think Stanley
particular
Kubrick said that he was
management
really inspired by Ernest Scared.
My
What's your
employer's getting
Halloween
a bit
one? Ernest
nervous.
Scared
Stupid.
Stupid.
Oh, yeah, that's
The
where he
eyes
got
of the
was it
goalie
Jack
evaded
Torrance's
your grasp.
Yeah.
Yet you still
performance. He
have
just
$1 million
watched
advance.
Ernest. He's like, let me have a regular person turn into
Lunch
that.
money.
Pretty much, yeah.
It would be advisable if I were able to report some progress.
You can report that I have my own
It's a
little
good-looking
bird that we'll
ascot,
see.
though. That's a look that's not common anymore that I miss.
The ascot look?
The ascot look.
Yeah.
I mean, Fred from Scooby-Doo made it famous,
So,
but
Bazoo.
True. And also
Can I call you
the
Baz?
bad guy from Ace Ventura
I
When
bet you were
Nature
a
Calls
football
for
player in
one, too.
school.
oh, that's right.
Linebacker?
Also, the Monopoly guy in Ace Ventura When
I
Nature
was a
Calls.
cheerleader. Well, no, that's not true. Actually, I was a substitute, you know, a bench warmer. Well, I couldn't cartwheel. They are the toughest, and they were such sticklers for them. Have you ever tried one?
I feel like he is not actively listening.
No. That's something
No?
he must work on as a
That's
person.
that's really rude of him. She's having a conversation
no
about
need
how
to cause
tough high
undue
school was as a
friction
cheerleader,
between
and
us.
all he's doing is sharpening his
are-
knife. And
Substitute cheerleader.
On the same
substitute
team?
cheerleader.
Same team?
Blades
Yeah.
are cool.
Then let's play big league ball.
She's gonna
It's
big
time
league
to
ball?
renegotiate my
Big league ball.
contract.
Oh, no.
You know, I watched Black Panther this morning, and I got to tell you, there's a lot of similarities in terms of just storytelling between this.
Oh,
and
really?
Black Panther. Absolutely.
See, and now.
That's
Fuck?
he.
Why would that be his first instinct? Just let me pick his nose.
He's clutch as
That
fuck.
was out of control.
He's
Like
on
that.
instinct right
And
there.
But now here's the big thing: did he do it because it saw that it was a crocodile, or would he just do
Is
that to
that any
anyone
way
who
to
woke
treat
him
a
up? Would he
Well, to
just
be
go
fair, he's
Yeah,
well
I
known.
think
the nose?
We've
You
established in this
certainly
movie
know
that
how
he
to
will
treat
just
a partner.
stick his fingers in holes.
Yeah.
I remember
birdhouse.
only you returning
That's true.
from
That's
Cinque
true.
Tutula.
Oh, yeah. He's got a
If it's right up close to his face, go bap right into it.
Okay.
Wait, how did Ernest go to jail?
Oh,
Oh, no.
The eyes
That
of a
will,
goalie.
that's for you, the viewer, to find out.
When I receive $6 million
That's some homework
in
for
my
you guys.
account in the Caymans,
You got
that is
Sunday
double
off.
what
Come
we
on.
agreed on.
Say $6 million.
In big league ball, that's what it's like dealing
Sounds
with
like
a
you keep
free
saying
agent.
bigly ball.
Bigly ball.
What kind of ball? A big league one.
Bigly.
Big
Have
lead
clothes.
ball.
Why? Oh, that.
You're just answering your own questions as you
I
ask them.
forgot. Now here's where we get a little racist.
Welcome to the club, sir.
Here?
Thank you, John.
Oh, hey, look, it's the guy from Phantasm.
Oh, hey. Oh,
Hey,
no.
No.
Stop. Stop there. You.
Yes.
Who are you?
I am Omar Heyu Abdu Abul Bidibaz,
Is that
but you
Jim
can call
Varney?
me Heyu.
Yeah.
You? At your service. I work here day and night. In the day, I spray the walkways. I use thousands of liters of water just to move one leaf. It is wonderful. Thousands die every day in the Sudan of thirst, but here there is such plenty.
I've never
Okay,
seen
now I'm
you.
conflicted.
I
Because
give
he's
much
bringing up a
service.
legitimate social
I carry all
issue.
the bags.
in
Wow,
the brown
being-
face.
While being
all
socially
the big
offensive.
shots.
Hey, you.
You see, I am on first name basis with big shots. I am coming, Sahib. I come to give you good service.
So I'm confused. Is that
With these
actually
bags. It is not a
Ernest,
problem.
or is that another character that looks like Ernest? Or has it shot
This
his
is a
That is
wonderful
Ernest.
game.
He's gone.
How many
He's playing
times
a
do you have
character.
to put the
He's
sticks
got to
back in
sneak
the
into
bag?
this place.
Is this
He
a
made
good
that
score?
pun up pretty quick. Like, he went from fingers in the alligator nose.
Crocodile. We're in Africa.
It was an alligator. It had a rounded snout.
Well, then this movie is. It's
But it had snaggled teeth.
That's
So
right.
it was a crocodile.
And technically, we're in Georgia.
Well.
Want a cheer?
And this is going to be the main debate throughout it. Was it a crocodile or an
Okay,
alligator?
now.
Pebbles too.
Oh.
Think that
guess
Bazoo's
we should-
yabba dabba doo la di da. Bazoo is the best la di da, the best of all the rest la di da.
I do like that she's still doing the jazz hands as well as she could.
Cartwheel splits.
You look like you need a drink.
Time to cut and eat.
Hey, you.
I love the fact
At
that he
your service,
cut the
Sahib.
apple, sharpened his knife
Service
again,
is my
got
middle
another
name.
apple, and started
Well,
cutting
actually,
it.
my
Well, the
middle
first
name
cut
is
wasn't
Kerala.
clean enough for him, so he had to
Come over
redo
here.
it.
Yeah, bad cut.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh,
Everything
what
about
is your
this is
desire,
horrible.
O great one?
I'd like scotch and water.
Will that be with ice, O anointed one whose spittle is sacred balm?
Yes, with ice.
You're telling me he's not looking at that face like,
That guy
hey,
is
weren't
not
you
a-
just the guy I had in a
Yeah.
burlap sack that I flew probably like over 24 hours with in a
Well,
plane?
he's wearing a different piece of headwear, so
Yeah.
it's hard to
I just want to know how
recognize.
he tanned
As I
himself.
was saying, Jameen,
Well, he fell into that water off that bridge and came out pretty dry, so he's got waves.
One
Oh,
whose
yeah.
flatulence is the perfume of the night.
tall. Good grief, what's wrong with
Also,
you?
this bad guy is not an
Nothing,
expert
O
Scotch
splendid
drinker.
one whose earwax is
You're not
the
going to do Scotch and
high-priced
water
bread.
on the rocks. Like,
Scotch and water on the rocks.
Get your
Well, the
hands
rocks
off
are
me,
for
you
water.
filthy
yeah,
urchin.
so I
That's
mean,
water.
Thank you,
And so
chosen
Scotch.
one, whose urinal is the soup bowl of the poor.
pick a side.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, yes.
Get out.
That is one Scotch in the tall glass with cubes. Do you want fries with that?
No!
Yes.
What if he had said, yeah, actually?
Yeah, that sounds good. I would
Whose
love
toe
some
jam is the
fries.
toothpaste of the unworthy. It will be as you wish.
Yeah, both
Supreme
of them
one
definitely.
whose sweat
Fries
is
and
the
scotch.
nectar of the bee.
That's a combo.
And so at this point, we have no idea what his end game is for sneaking into this place.
Oh, he's got to find
And the best part is, how did
Becky.
he think that
Air
this would be the
freshener,
place to go?
pine or a
Like, he got out
All
of the
the
water.
places. Like a-
He
Oh,
fingerly
yeah.
assaulted a crocodile and was like, I should find a palace, dress up as some guy, be really awkward about everything, and she's probably there.
I do want to speak to the fact that he chose the name Hey You to imply that he is familiar with
Baby
everybody.
powder.
When they
Alright.
call it, they're like, Hey
Judging
You.
by
And
your
he's like, yeah,
scowl,
that's my
it's
name.
not. How
So
about
that's very
potpourri?
smart of him.
That was clever.
Here we go, guys.
Oh,
Oh, it's the
diamond
lady.
mine, Harold says. We'll be wealthy beyond our
stealing that
wildest dreams.
So I think this is M.
Unfortunately,
Night
he didn't
Shyamalan's,
tell me where the
this
mine
one
was
came up
before
with
he
this
took the deep
He's
sick.
like, what the fuck?
And now
I've seen
here I
3
am,
characters.
an old woman with no money,
Holy
no
shit! I've
relatives.
got an idea.
Is that
Let's
an-
do 7,
marooned in the
and we'll
dark
make it
continent.
twist.
Is that a
That's
neck
awesome.
brace or is
Friendless
that
and
like a
betrayed.
weird turtleneck for an old lady?
If only I could get
Yeah.
some help somewhere.
I wanna know
You ever
where he got
worn a
all the
neck
other
brace?
Few people
No.
could
They're
be so
surprisingly
kind as to
comfortable.
help
There's something
me.
nice to them.
Hey,
It's like
lady,
a
what
hug
you
for your
doing here?
neck.
Get out
Now I
of
need
here!
one.
If you people will excuse me, I've come
This
to
is
bury
definitely
my
when he started
husband,
smoking inside.
Harold, in the flames of the gentleman's club he
got
was so
diabetic
fond
socks.
of.
This is not a funeral home. Now get out!
He smoked enough cigars here to kill 4 men.
What? What are you talking about?
Tightwad took me on a cruise. The buffet was so cheap, all they had was beanie weenies on toothpicks and Ritz crackers. Arnold popped one of the weenies in his mouth, choked on the toothpick, and peeled
Hey,
it.
lady, listen
Wouldn't
here.
you know it, he died in international waters. The insurance company said all bets were off. I've had to live on my salary
dirty
teaching
little
charm
boy.
school. Well, here you are, Arnold, at the place you so love.
So she's bringing a
Ashes
cremated
to
body to a furnace.
Oh, she just threw it in this dude's face.
And that was a real
Thank you,
body,
Harold.
like a
That's the
real.
only noble thing you've ever done. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He was so deep in character.
Now, where did he get the body
fetching
pads
color, my
from to
dear.
give himself an old
All
lady
of this.
You
tattoo?
can untie me now.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
I guess that every white man's mansion in Africa will have a little bit of it.
Well, it's not a white man's mansion. It's the
Oh, that's right.
other man of ambiguous ethnicity.
Oh, okay.
I know as a white man, I do have like at least 3 old lady bodysuits in my house.
At least.
I can at least tell you that much.
Oh, he did another costume change, though. He takes time for the important things. And he has yet to appear without something covering his hair.
Are divided into 2 main categories. Those with 11 fingers and those without. Know what I mean?
No. Oh yeah.
So when we refer to the crocodile/alligator incident, can we say that he digitally assaulted the animal? Because he used his own digits?
Oh yeah.
He was clearly attacked. That's not fair. Come on, man. Have a little empathy.
Push those people down.
Where have you been? It's a long story. I bet it is.
So
Get in the
long.
rover.
The same Mustang?
Yes.
Kind of looks like Jamar
Why
Hall.
is he okay with cameras happening?
It's all part of the plan.
I like the chair in the front. What's that for?
Probably sitting.
Oh, yeah.
I think so. Long hair.
Lovely. I wish this thing had a radio.
No, aren't those the good guys?
If it hadn't been for my NASCAR training, they might have caught us on that last turn. I
There's
remember
no
once
way
at
that
Talladega,
cart's still
Dale
going.
Earnhardt kind of cut me off on the right.
You know what? This is a nice clearing. I think we should make camp here. Why don't you go find us some firewood?
I like that she literally had her life saved by him, and she's already had enough of his shit.
Yeah.
Where would a guy find firewood?
Well,
See, this is why the font at the beginning looked like
course.
Friday the 13th, because that's going to turn into Friday the 13th.
Well, that'd be awesome.
a bag of chips.
Oh, there.
Oh,
Starved.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll bet somebody else is
She got some
starved too.
hot Cheetos.
Ooh. That's
Well,
not really good right now.
Luckily, we won't
I
have
never
to cook
liked hot
those chips.
Cheetos.
No?
I wish we had a bowl.
Have you tried flaming hot limon?
Casual.
Just some Takis.
Yeah.
Go on, Ernest. Go and get us some firewood.
Whatever food is loudest on the
But first,
microphones while we're
Renee,
trying to talk.
I'll need some
corn
bug
nuts.
repellent spray.
Okay.
And Ernest died
That-
shortly after.
That explains a lot. He just ingests chemicals.
And of course, I'll need my high-tech tiger-proof vest. My NATO-approved snake leggings resistant even to the Arctic whistling snow
Oh,
viper.
wow.
My nuclear high-fidelity Killer Bee repulsor helmet. My state-of-the-art rhino wrestling gloves. My trusty chainsaw. And last but not least, some bananas to bribe the monkeys. It's always good, Renee, to have the
I'm
monkeys
just gonna
on
hope that he
your
literally
side.
means simians.
All we need is some firewood.
See, whenever I go on a hike, I like to bring my chainsaw too.
But
Because
he
you never
had
know
all
what
this
you're gonna
stuff.
run into.
Like this is.
Yeah, that's true.
He was kidnapped. He accrued those after he escaped.
Maybe you just pour apart the golf cart.
Well, he's leather-facing some animals right now in the middle of the forest.
He's just resourceful AF.
He's gonna come back with just like a cheetah.
Oh, he lost all his stuff there.
Well, I think you're just a whiny, sore loser. You can keep the chainsaw.
Ah, perfectly
Where do you want
seasoned
the
wood.
wood?
Well, you're late.
Sorry.
Wait, she cooking something?
She's just
Nice
putting the vibe
fire.
out there.
Yeah, I think she's a little thirsty there. Oh yeah, tons of fun.
I thought it was all just going to be the rains.
Yeah.
You idiots have lost both Ernest and the girl. Now you hunted leopard at night. This is a
Well, you never know. They
God,
could have
for
split
Pete's
up.
sake.
The leopard is more
This guy is
predictable.
not a great strategist.
Now get on with it.
He's also not a great leader. Just berating people if they're not able to perform. You gotta celebrate the
You were
accomplishments.
awfully brave
Yeah.
out there today.
Oh, shucks,
So that's
that
the
was
difference
nothing.
between a boss
I
and a
always
leader.
carry that kind of
It's a
equipment in
boss.
case anything like this ever happens.
No, I don't mean the firewood. I mean when you saved me. You rescued me from Thompson's killers. I mean, you were just like that really handsome guy from those adventure movies, Illinois Smith.
She's falling in love with
Yeah.
him now.
Like Illinois Smith
know,
and the
those
Curse of
adventure
Hitler's brain.
movies.
When the Nazis were hanging all over the truck, and Illinois Smith was driving on two wheels, and he had his Luger in his teeth.
So, Ernest, do you remember when he kissed the girl?
Yeah. And then he pulls out his bullwhip, and he jams the handle in the gears, and they all flew off the truck. Was Illinois scared? Not at all. Not Illinois Smith.
You know,
He
the guy was
just
trying
reared
so
back
hard
and
that he
kicked it to
created
the
a yo-yo
middle.
filter.
Took it right
He
on.
just totally missed that
Good
sign.
night.
The guy
And
created
that's when the
yo-yo. Of
propeller
course
tore
he
off
missed
the
that
plane.
sign.
Yeah. Large number 3.
Well, he wasn't scared, though. He never...
The man put on brown face to sneak into a
Remember
rich
when he was in
man's.
the sacred
then
temple?
cross
Remember that?
dress.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that big rock started rolling down.
So he's got a plan. He
The pygmies
executes
were
on
running
it.
after him.
And presumably works because they're now in the wild.
Oh.
Why did they have to dub a lion yawning?
Would you think that was Jim Varney?
Do you think that yawn was actually the lion's yawn?
No, that's my dub.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
lion doesn't.
I thought you meant dub like it just cut you.
Why? Like,
They left the fire. The fire seems like it'd be their only like safety.
I don't know about you, but I slept like a baby.
You look like you slept like a paperclip.
Would they just cut an Israeli flag apart?
No, it's just stripes.
Okay. Sorry, my bad.
They had just an Israeli flag and just ripped it apart.
It looked like an Israeli flag. I don't know.
Okay, I'll just go around that way.
Okay.
Oh, she's kind of back on that ungraceful side now.
Maybe I'll just go
He
around.
didn't kiss her
Okay.
because for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Excuse us. Why don't you come around this way? Yeah, come around this way. Yeah.
I'm confused as to what's happening.
Excuse us.
He hurt his back.
He's got a little.
You know what? Climb this way. Can you climb?
I'll just.
All right. Here.
Oh, now she wants to.
Oh man. Oh, okay.
That apron is very fortunate.
Yeah,
there
it's
for- for-
short. I think it's shorts though.
They are.
Yeah, but the apron in front
Not
provides a
only
modicum
is
of
it
modesty.
successful,
yeah.
but I believe Thompson has doubled his price.
Beans and chips and salsa?
Before you pass judgment on
In
me,
a
O
boar's
gracious
head?
one, allow me to inform you that the
Warthog?
bird
Warthog.
flies
Warthog.
into the falcon's grip.
Those are good.
How come it seems
Then
like
we must.
there's a white guy with
Oh, it's a
an
golf
Indian
ball.
accent who's the bad guy? Or the secondary bad guy.
Also, why is he looking
Wow.
like he's a sultan?
Very, very, very,
Yeah.
very.
And he's using
Good.
essentially slave labor as his golf hole.
Whoa.
That's fucked up.
We caught a little wind there.
Of course we caught a little wind, Ernest. We have a bush the size of Kansas on top of the cart.
Yeah, it's a little trick I learned in Nam. It's called camouflage.
Oh shit, he was.
That's
in
why
Nam.
he's the way that he is.
White people
That
in a
explains
bushy
so
golf
much.
cart somewhere in the middle of Africa. It happens all the time.
He's just
It
eating
does.
leaves.
Are you enjoying those leaves you're eating?
It's a natural bush plant. Very nutritious. I learned about this in survival school.
Oh, it's funny. I just never knew that poison ivy was edible.
Nom, that I called survival school. I learned how to survive by ripping people's heads off.
Look, there's
It's like
giraffe
Mr.
over there.
Rogers totally fucked up.
Right over there, next to that bush.
Ugh.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Right there, right there.
Is that Pepto?
I don't see it. Oh, point it out.
Maybe.
That looked like
Yeah,
lotion.
it must have been like a tall warthog.
I blame the resolution for not knowing what that was.
I've just run all over the escarpment, and they're nowhere to be found. I'm running low on
That guy's
fuel.
super talented. He can sharpen knives, eat apples, and fly a
Don't come
plane.
back here without having pinpointed their exact location.
Wait a minute! There's a large bush moving down the road.
What?
Ignore it.
Let's go.
We don't have commentary. We don't have the discussion board.
I didn't know about you, but that boy's magic kind of made me thirsty.
Yep. I'm kind of parched myself.
You know, the road.
See that shanty up ahead there? Mm-hmm. Those natives look friendly enough. And since I speak 19 Zulu dialects,
Ernest, where did you learn 19 Zulu dialects?
I used to work in a record store.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Just pull over here.
We can only hope.
You wait here.
It's one
You
saving
have to
grace.
know how to talk to these people.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Oh man.
Hey, homies, what's happening? What it is, bro?
What did, he's just trying to do
come
ebonics.
on. Oh no. Oh no.
Fair. Rip his arms out. Chop off his legs.
Chop off his
Shibop, shibop, doo-wop, doo-wop, whang dang, shamalama ding dong.
I have a feeling that that's not actually what that means.
No. What are you talking about?
Black suit, black tie, cheap shades. Bad guy.
I was gonna say ZZ Top, but
Oh. Sitting there, I thought they were good guys.
He just held his hand over her mouth.
he just has chloroform on his hand.
Chloroform hands.
He uses that chloroform lotion to get the softness. Oh, now she's a harem girl?
I trust
That's
your
fucked
trip
up.
to my palace was relaxing.
Why does he have a bolo tie?
Hell
understand
yeah.
that you are somehow
Ascots
connected
or bolo
to the
ties.
eyes of the goalie, but you have not been too generous with the information that
We
you
want our
possess.
villains to have a real
I assure you
unified look.
that by the time this evening is over, you will gladly cooperate. In fact, you might find cooperation extremely pleasurable.
It feels so good.
Was that? Yeah. Is all the sexual imagery on purpose?
I really don't need this.
Good for her.
Nice.
She's a very
Taking a nap poolside.
Well, then the bank president says, "It's a knick-knack, Patty Jack. Give the frog a loan."
Oh, she keeps kissing him.
Give the frog a loan.
Say, did you see the girl with the glasses and the long skinny legs?
Skinny legs, Gazin.
Kazin?
What?
Which way?
Gazin. This scene has already had the most exposition towards the narrative of any of the scene.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's a knick-knack.
There's a
Patty
lot of
Jack.
sexual imagery in like the past 10 minutes of this movie.
Yeah.
That'll be easy enough to find.
What the hell does that golf cart run on?
Come, ladies. The great Kazim bids your
Sex
company.
boy. Come here, sex boy.
I'm gonna go for something a bit more subtle.
It's his pals. He doesn't need to be subtle.
Yeah, guy walking around with a fucking golf club everywhere.
And strokes it whenever he says pleasurable.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. New character.
Oh no.
Oh, that's.
Ouch.
Oh.
Watch it, pal. I really think he's cute. I'm just being hard to get.
Yeah. You think white guys gonna eat African food? Well, out of a boar's head, I guess.
But it was chips and salsa, so he's eating Mexican food out of a boar's head.
Throw away the head. I don't want the head.
Just use it as a bowl. Oh, and he's gonna get a really big crush on Ernest.
The choreography's off. He is not happy.
No, well, that's the thing. Exotic aspect.
Just like my jazzercise.
Karim, you old
It's a little weird that there's a heavy
Never told me about this
Indian
new
influence
member of
in
our
this
flock.
Central African.
See, told you.
Yeah.
I wanted to surprise you, anointed one.
Oh man, you're lying. Don't. You're just taking a risk. Oh man. Yeah.
Oh.
Come sup with me.
Me?
Come suck.
I am unworthy.
Sex boy!
Sex boy?
Oh, don't be such a silly little girl.
I want my
Come,
nine.
share a bowl of the sea's bounty. It will heighten your senses this evening.
It's like a popper, baby.
Sounds like it. Nature's poppers, the bounty of the sea.
Are you
Ernest does have the
hungry,
yo-yo with him.
my little flower?
Where's he holding this yo-yo?
In his hands right now.
Oh. I mean, generally, just in his butt.
Sweetest
I had this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass for
this
14 years.
flower.
Another Quentin Tarantino reference.
So I guess he got that from here too.
Is it a green or a red grape?
Oh, please.
Black grape, actually.
Some leg.
So good.
See, I prefer the green grapes are a little more tart.
So I guess it's a mood thing.
Eating by me just definitely makes it more enjoyable, in my opinion. IMO. Oh, he's in cast now. She is not a stranger to bones.
No, man.
That hit him right. That hit him right in his horny bone right there.
That watermelon looks good.
You know who Ernest sounds like when he's trying to do like a feminine voice? He sounds like Myrtle the Sea Hag from Legend. Anyone see that movie?
Oh,
I
yeah,
have not.
from Legend.
With Tom Cruise and Tim Curry.
Yeah.
Wow, she being Ernest has machine gun-like speed from her spit scenes.
So I guess the
Now,
takeaway
let's
is
have a
that
little look
she's
at
good with her
that
mouth.
lovely face.
No, no, no.
Yes, yes, yes.
No, no, no.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
No, no, no.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
No, no.
Yes, yes, yes.
No, pal.
Just
Yeah.
one little peek. What secrets do you hide?
You're about to find out if you go a little bit higher.
We have a frisky one here. Oh, just one little kiss. Ah! God! God!
That didn't help the situation at all.
Snake basket. Because why wouldn't there be a snake basket there?
Yeah, this is India.
He's so afraid of snakes.
That's true. It's just like being Africa to India really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's those
Was he
other
saying
like this
guards
talent?
or gods?
Guards?
I think God.
I thought he was saying God. God!
Save me, God.
It's a
A lot of people need to enunciate better in this movie.
Kazin, skinny legs, Kazin.
Usabenza no kazi.
Subtitles would help.
Yeah, right?
Kazin's
Oh
got
yeah, I
lots of
mean,
them.
but you know, normally probably back in
Things are gonna
Netflix
get ugly.
subtitles where it says speaking other
Let's
language.
go.
Oh, thank you.
Very
That's,
helpful.
that's
yeah.
what I needed to know, is if they were speaking
There's
another
definitely a
language.
movie that wouldn't be on that.
Well, that prince wasn't
Yeah.
so bad. He had a nice smile.
You wearing some
food was
Vans
good.
now?
Of course, the band could have used a little work.
Maybe.
Ernest, are you out of your mind? That prince would have killed you in a New York minute.
He's never even been to New York.
Oh, well, a Nairobi minute, whatever.
You don't know his
Hey,
wife, Ernest. You're
look,
making some
Ernest,
big
there's a truck. Come on, let's hitch a ride.
Just because he lives in Africa, India.
Hey.
Two autumn girls in the middle of nowhere. Must be my lucky day.
Ooh, that's got some subtext to it.
Hello, girls. How far are you going?
All the way.
Johannesburg, please.
Not going that
Well, I like how when he sees Ernest's face, he's not like, oh, that's a man. But when the prince saw it, he's like, oh, that's a man.
Yeah, right.
What'd you do that for?
I don't know. I saw a girlfriend do it once. Here, let's stick him in the back of the
What'd
truck.
you do that for? How about
'cause he
defending my
touched
vagina?
me.
Was the girlfriend you saw Ernest when he did it to the prince earlier?
Try to knock out a skinny ostrich farmer, okay?
I feel like it is.
Oh, they're putting him in the back of the... Well, that's nice of them if they don't want to leave him for dead in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Ernest, you better hurry up. It's stuck.
Go.
Because I'm out of here.
Wait, I thought those guys were fighting each other a little while ago. The guys in the suits and the other guy.
They are, but their goal.
Oh, they have a
Oh,
shared
they have
goal
different...
now.
Never mind.
They have a shared goal, but they're on different teams for that goal. They're not working together. Well, that's the first time we've seen Ernest's natural hair. And it's
No. Put that bulletproof hat on.
It got him through Nam.
This should be the Hail Mary pass of the season.
ostrich eggs.
He fades back.
Oh God! Please don't use ostrich eggs.
Oh no.
Yeah, you got egg on there.
We have
They still
eggshells.
have guns shooting
That's
eggs.
really hard to wash
Yeah.
off. They're gonna not want that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They
he
just-
wrapped his clothes up into a brassiere.
So that means that he had his clothes on all the time underneath all of his costumes.
Yeah.
then, yeah.
He doesn't
in-
have sweat glands.
The sweltering heat of Africa.
Oh, classic Brock.
Oh man.
They don't even have a windshield to like obscure their vision. Ernest. Come on.
Never mind.
Come on. Why waste that egg?
Terrible aim.
I know. He's getting eggs lobbed at them, and they can't even shoot him.
It lifts. It separates. It's a training robber.
You think the guy they knocked out is just taking all the bullets?
Human shields. Perforated by bullets.
Fucked up.
Oh, he's still got the false eyelash on. That's a good one.
Whoa, false eyelashes. Those are his real sexy eyelashes.
I like scrambled personally.
Yeah,
It's because I can't really cook sunny side up. I'm not skilled enough for that.
I've always been a hard boiled. He had the time to hard boil.
No, they all die.
I thought it was gonna be like that
What's
scene
the
in
body
Indiana
count?
Jones where all the Nazis go driving off the cliff.
Whoa. Well,
She's kind of having to ease
now
into
they
it.
blew up.
So many Indiana Jones
I know. I'm just like filtering off the Indiana Jones stuff.
All right. That's 8 dead if you're keeping count.
I think you'll be needing
8 dead in this movie. Okay. Well, that's at least 4 dead.
We're so happy to see you again, Mr. Thompson.
Where's Kazin?
He's tending to some personal business and can't be disturbed.
Bazoo, twist this man's head till it comes off.
But no business is
You know what I mean?
that it can't be disturbed.
He needed to get in with his sex boy for a little bit.
Yeah. Sex boy?
Dorothy, huh?
How many strokes does it take to make
He's cranking his rod, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Playing with his penis.
He's masturbating.
My darling.
You don't have to get what I'm saying for that one.
Thank God he still has it.
Oh,
Okay.
For
But the
now.
2 others.
No,
Oh, are those the 2 others? Okay.
Yeah.
Please,
Never
I
mind.
don't want to die.
The-
They were too fast for us. Have mercy
Yeah.
on
Do they still have egg on them?
Where is my darling Dorothy? Oh, there she is. Oh, come, my
Oh,
sweet.
that's
baby rhino.
adorable.
Now, let's watch Dorothy play the soccer, huh?
Oh my God, he's gonna have the little baby rhino
I
kick
feel
their
like
head
Dorothy
off.
turned into a different rhino from shot to
That's
shot.
fucking cool.
Pumpkin pie.
Okay.
Okay,
They're dead.
2 deaths on the tally.
Okay, that's 8 now. 8
The
dead.
best part is
Well,
the
fairly can
rhino
be quite
killed
embarrassing.
2 men just now.
I stole the
Ever
eyes. You
see
had
that
them
in
stolen from me.
Especially
The
'cause
best
rhinos are
part is that the
herbivores.
rhino didn't kill him, but like a
Ernest
bunch
and
of
the
them
girl
stampeding him. The
stole the
rhino
eyes from Mr.
kicked
Barnes,
their
and
heads
now
off.
Perhaps you should dance with Dorothy.
Baby rhino play
I believe your price
That's
is
pretty cool.
doubled.
When I get unwanted help, I get expensive.
Very well, Mr. Thompson. No help.
I like his
But
clip-on
I warn
earrings
you,
that an old lady
failure
would
will
wear.
result in dire
And his eyeliner.
consequences.
I won't fail.
He's pretty much
This has
Boy
become
George right
personal.
now.
That rhino grew up.
He's got.
Yeah, a little
He is fully embracing aesthetic right now.
Toward the border.
He saw one guy do it and he's like, well, fuck, maybe I'm in this too.
Guys can do that. All right, I'm in.
Oh, Dorothy.
That rhino was aged like 3 years.
Yeah.
Past 2 shots.
Yeah, you kill him.
Killing a man will just.
It'll yeah.
You trample on 2 men's heads and see how much you age.
Let's see if you look like a shining little baby
What's the name of the company? Can we read it?
No.
No, damn.
Well, looks like we hoof it from here.
Ostracizing.
Well,
Oh, that
He
would have
should
just
be
been
a
funnier
little bit
if,
more
like,
comfortable than
Ernest
those
used that guy for a human
gold
shield
lame
the
heels.
entire time he was back there.
I think he did. I'm counting him as one of the dead bodies.
Because he hasn't moved.
Yeah.
I feel
man.
like he
There's
definitely
something
got
I'm
shot.
just dying to tell you.
Uh huh.
yes.
It's about your eyes. These things are driving me crazy.
Oh, his legitimate eyelashes have been removed.
Pulls him off, his eyelids are gone.
Oh no.
All he had was gorilla glue.
Which way is America?
West. But I
Ba-dum.
don't think these boots are awful.
I'll give you that one.
Well,
I
you know what they
appreciate
say,
that.
Renee. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with but a single step.
Believe me, Ernest, I walked 1,000
Yeah,
miles
maybe they're
across
hoping
that
to find
restaurant,
some old
but I
forgotten
had
words.
practical shoes on.
Ancient melodies.
Well,
So is it pretty clear that he did, in fact, craft the yo-yo from the diamonds?
Yes.
pulled up tight.
I mean, I
Ah, it
guess
doesn't matter anyway. We're gonna be dead before we reach those hills.
Well, maybe not
Yeah.
dead, but
And he starts.
He could have very well just like taken a
Poisonous
mold of both
thorns
of them and used them as like a
Like he could
reference.
have just
Just-
grabbed a
He
yo-yo
might
that
be
he already
right.
Like
had.
that crafty
Makes me feel
book.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
good. It's always good to keep your morale up. Ow!
Like he literally could have just had another yo-yo. He's like, I'm gonna paint this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those.
They were here. But now they're gone.
Well, they never crossed the
Okay.
escarpment alive.
I'm glad you made
We'll
that
have to
guy
catch
the
them
big
before the
bucks.
hyenas swallow the eyes of a goalie whilst
they
chewing
were
on
here?
their
They don't pay
decaying
him
But they're
bodies.
not here right now?
No.
What are you
no.
laughing at?
No.
Like the bald white guy
You
has
should be
2
visiting
long sleeve
Dorothy.
shirts and an ascot.
Let's
The
go.
bald African American or African so he's not getting paid as well.
Well, maybe he can. Yeah, he's just like it's super hot out there, right?
I'm just upset that
What are you doing?
I'm communing with nature.
Communing with nature. Ernest, let's get going.
When one is with nature, one is at one with nature.
yeah, exactly.
Having sat through that intro 3
The
times.
masses have always had to rise up against the opposition.
Oh.
Okay. Gosh.
Was he taking a shit?
He could have been. Just leave me alone. I've been holding it for like 2 days.
Rewards in nature, Renee. Just consequences.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
that's great. Yeah.
Consequences.
Well, hey, I was just trying to make
Is
the
that like a
best of
full-on
things.
carcass?
Yeah, that is a water buffalo.
Shoes untied.
What?
Gotcha.
I would be so pissed if I was.
Sorry. How much
Yeah.
further is it?
But not only a yo-yo, but a yo-yo made out of diamonds hitting you right
I
in the
just
nose.
don't see how we're gonna make it.
Through sheer will and determination, my friend.
But
I like how they've switched spots. He's like, a journey of 1,000 miles is a single step. And now she's like, we're going to get through with determination. And
Take a positive attitude.
they keep waffling, really.
He did enough walking
You and
in
I are getting
Nam.
to
He doesn't
know
want
each
to do
other very
anymore.
well.
In survival school.
He watched enough of his friends die there.
I didn't come out
you
here to see my
understand
friend
wildlife?
face down
There's
in the
nothing to be
mud
afraid
just so
of.
you could be talking to me.
What's that big crawly thing on your back?
Determination and willpower.
Well, that's a.
Look, listen, Ernest's innocence was eviscerated the day he fell knee-deep into a rice paddy field and twisted a Vietnamese gentleman's head 30 degrees. I'm getting tongue-tied.
Yeah,
360 degrees.
To a comfortable 30 degrees.
Just made sure he was nice and comfortable. There
I
you
just
go.
want you to know how much I.
I keep saying
Well, how proud I am
chiropractic
of
would
you. I
have
mean, that
solved
was really
Vietnam.
brave. You
No
sneaking
one
into
listened to
that
me.
harem.
Oh, it's
Let me tell you something right now. I got out of there alive. No demons.
half-dressed women.
I know
This
I've been
film is a
somewhat
lot
of a snob in
more
the past,
stark
you know,
if we
wanting
do
things that could never
envision him
be,
as
but
a PTSD
these
war
last few
veteran.
days have really
I think
made
you're
me
Maybe that's
think.
what all of his adventures actually
Had
are.
they explained that at the beginning of the film, I feel like we would have been much more engrossed.
But I mean, in real life, does anyone explain what the trauma is? You know, you gotta learn.
You got to admire those
Thank you.
pioneer women
What?
on the
They're
Oregon
on the
Trail.
set of Cannibal Holocaust now.
I'll tell you, Ernest, when I get
Anyone?
back,
Cannibal Holocaust
if I
reference?
get back,
Yeah, there you
things
go.
are going to change. I mean, this experience has really opened up my eyes.
Opened
No,
up
not
your
at all.
eyes to the old world charm,
Both very
baby.
compelling people.
Oh, Ernest,
Yes, baby.
we can't do this.
Yes, we can.
No, it's the end.
Already?
Look, it's over.
Over?
Over there. We can't get across that river.
Oh, gosh,
That's
not
a
another
really small river. That's like maybe like 25 feet long.
Yeah, that's full of crocodile alligators.
Crocodile.
We got more of these
Crocodile
prickly things
alligators.
to deal with.
Oh, Ernest, quit your whining. I'm trying to assess the situation here.
My underwear's sticking, my legs itch right here from gosh knows what. I got a big mosquito bite right on my...
Good.
Good?
Yes, that's it.
What's it?
Legs.
Yeah, they itch right here.
No, my legs.
What, you scratch your own legs?
I just got to take off my pants.
Nice.
Oh,
Wow.
No shame, woman.
Okay,
After
now
all, this is
the
not
fact
a
that
Shame woman.
gym class.
the fact that no one's made a porno parody of this is really highly
Well, this is
disappointing.
what
to
happens
me.
when a 90s woman falls
Okay,
for
I
you.
guess we know
Maybe
what our
I'm
next
just an old
project
fashioned
is.
kinda
There
guy.
we go.
Guess you
Next
get
on
the
City College,
World charm.
Ernest Bones Africa.
Blow
Oh,
'em up.
Yeah, blow up my pants.
You mean
Oh, she still has the
put
shorts
air in
and
them?
the
Well,
apron.
it's not like
though,
you're in
so.
short supply.
oh boy.
Yeah.
How are you gonna blow up cloth?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
He had to do a lot of blowing now, so he's familiar.
Okay, it's your turn now.
Oh, not again. I'm tired.
Oh, please, Ernest, finish blowing this thing up. Look, our only way out of here is to use my pants as a float and ride us down the river.
We're all gonna die.
Down the
How many
river.
more miles do we have to
The
march?
river, Renee, is
How many more
full
people do we
of
have to
African
murder?
blood-sucking vampire fish. The kind of fish, Renee.
Well, I mean, it's
that can
daytime. You don't have
reduce
to worry
an
about
entire herd
vampire
of
fish
buffalo
then.
skeletons in a matter of moments. Renee.
Vampire fish, Ernest, are not African. They are
Ernest.
Australian. Ernest.
Good one,
I saw it on
Renee.
cable. Now finish blowing this thing up.
On
No,
cable.
Billy.
Give it here.
On the cable. Oh, fuck.
That's it. They're ruined. Now they can't get across that very easily crossable river.
Again, damn it. Yeah. Hippopotamus.
I love hippopotami. They're so cool. You ever seen one swimming?
They're also responsible for more human deaths than any other predator in Africa.
What's even cooler about them?
Could be.
I did see Congo, actually.
So cool.
Congo's great.
Oh, hell yeah.
Come on,
You
Renee.
guys are
Walking
saying
down this
Congo
river's
wrong.
not going to get us anywhere but further down this
Crichton.
We've got to find a way to get across.
Crichton.
That had Tim Curry in it, right?
I think we have.
Oh, yes.
But
Yeah,
they don't
that did
look
have
like
Tim
berries.
Actually,
No,
Yeah, he had a
not
syrup.
him.
Oh, Michael Crichton.
Michael Crichton's super dead.
Not to worry, Renee. I know this drug.
It is Cannibal Holocaust. I told you guys.
No, that's South America.
You got arrested for.
We should watch that on the next.
Oh, shit.
Really just have a terrible time.
Oh, look, they have.
At least we didn't have to walk.
No,
this
is it?
ungrateful.
I think they're just Star Wars LARPing. They're playing
All
the
I'm saying is,
Ewoks,
if
and
you
this is
didn't
the
stand so
scene where
hard
they
with your
kidnap,
feet, it might be a
you know,
comfy
our
ride.
heroes.
Is that where George Lucas got his inspiration?
Gosh, I wish
Yes.
the song had some different lyrics.
Yeah, it's pretty cool using tortoise shells. They have tortoise shells painted on their back.
Yeah,
They're the tribe of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Wozani,
makes sense.
sikulethele izipho ezinkulu Nkosi yami.
Yini lo?
Siyathokozisa Nkosi.
What?
Fanele ukuthokoza.
What's he saying?
Ufanele
That you're
ukuthokoza.
going to have to face Eric Killmonger.
Fanele ukuthokoza. Ufanele ukuthokoza. See, I told you.
I can't even comment on it. They're just as lost as they are.
Okay. That's not
Would you
cool.
look at this? One never uses oregano in a soup with basil. No wonder they call them the Lost Tribe.
Okay.
Wow.
Fucking high roading them.
You know, I think you're tenderizing.
Also, basil and oregano go
Watch it, fella. These are
Exactly.
pre-washed jeans.
Ernest, you are a piece of shit.
You know how hard it is to get spear holes out of pre-washed jeans?
Ernest, they're gonna eat us.
Yeah, well, wait till they get a load of that poison ivy.
Hey, Thola. Ngifuna ngikhiphe konke kusemakhukhwini yenu.
Oh, I think he wants you to empty your pockets.
Yeah, I wouldn't want him to break a cap on anything hard.
Got the yo-yo.
Not a lot of shit in his pockets, though.
He should have more, though, right? Like, he should be pulling out, like, a grandma costume and
Well,
you know, the brown face paint that he used to be really racist.
Banana and pajamas.
That was a banana in pajamas.
Holy shit.
Man,
Banana pajamas.
take me back.
Oh, fuck's
Oh
sake.
no.
Oh, you like that, huh? Yeah. What do you think about this?
They are.
Say what you want. He is very skilled at
people having a
yoing
good
the
time out
yo.
there?
That's true.
Well, let's give it up. Come
Why
on.
is she just dancing?
Where are you folks from?
No music.
Yeah, that's my kind of
Where you
town.
folks from?
I bet you're
Right
enjoying
where you
this
are,
show,
man.
aren't you? Yeah, we're
shit.
all doing it
And the
for
next
you.
trick's going to be offensive.
Hey, Wally, don't I always say that the Cinco Tutu are the very best crowd we have on this whole circuit? Hey, come on, folks, let's give it up for Wally and the Cruisers. Let's give it up for the band.
I'm really confused why she's just doing their trumpet sounds and
And remember,
dancing.
folks, your waiter
Because
works
she's the
all
showgirl.
Wally,
She
take
just
him on out.
she loves so much attention.
There's no way they could have made it across. They had to go through the Katanga Pass.
Seriously, I love that's like a 10-foot wide
This is
river.
Cinco Tutu.
There's no way they could have made it
no
across
way.
it.
You know,
Let's go back.
You pathetic, sniveling cowards.
You're right.
I'm not a coward.
Maybe they're hydrophobic.
Cinco Tutu land is forbidden. Those that have entered this land have never come back.
I should have dumped you both when you lost them the first time.
Shit.
Dumped? Like
Now
they're
get out
dating?
of my
I
sight.
think they are dating.
They have enough sexual tension to
It's very progressive while also being very backward. It's an interesting paradox.
Only if
I
he's
didn't
the
do
top.
anything. I'm down to journey. Why'd you leave me?
Remember when I ditched that guy with the
Well,
diamonds
Renee,
for you?
can't say I don't treat you like a queen.
The earnest magic is great. Any wish you desire is our command.
Did you speak English the whole
How about a
time?
one-way ticket to Cleveland?
That's true. And they think the yo-yo was magic. Oh, the land
Say,
of
Chief,
Cleve.
aren't you also a high priest or something like that?
Yeah, boy. High priest.
Oh, God.
So, how about you marrying me and the little lady here?
Oh, no.
Wow,
What
just
is wrong with you about this?
Just play along. This is part of my master escape plan.
What master escape plan? We don't need a master
To
escape
force you to
plan.
marry me and love me forever.
it's much easier to travel when we're married.
Yeah.
Ernest, excuse me, I haven't agreed to anything. Ladies, I met the men in your tribe.
Oh,
So,
Yeah,
There's a lot of really disturbing, horribly racist undertones throughout this whole thing.
No, sexist.
Fertility rights.
Fertility rights.
Very progressive on homosexuality, though, which is cool.
I already had that operation a long time ago when I was real little.
Think of it as a booster.
Circumcision.
A booster. Oh.
Oh, that's not cool.
Boy, am I ever glad to see you.
Umlungu splat jibby jib.
Jibby, jibby.
This man is a thief of the Cinque Tutu.
Consider up.
There are two men who stole the eyes of Igoli. The one man, he flew away in the White Bird.
It's called a
They
plane,
can speak
dickhead.
English. They know what a plane is. Oh, so that guy totally did that.
Oh, yeah, he got stabbed to death with steers.
They ate his ass.
Wait a minute. I didn't steal the eyes of Igoli or
I
anything
mean, they probably
else.
ate every other part, too.
My dog!
Yeah.
I call for the battle of truth.
Battle of truth. On second thought, maybe I just
Back that
rather
one
have
part
the
of Ace
booster.
Ventura where you have the battle and then he gets stabbed in the with a spear.
That's hilarious. Yeah,
He has. What is this nonsense? He has his
shit.
Mortal Kombat cosplay ready for when he has to
Oh my
battle.
God,
so.
Get over here! Oh, she's in the wedding cage at least.
The wedding cage.
Got a human bone, presumably.
Probably, right?
Where's all his nuclear armor for when he went and got the firework?
Right? He ran out of bananas.
I think that's a,
Oh my god.
do you think that's bring your own weapon, or they made those available?
Those are ninja stars. There were ninja stars on that table.
Those are not ninja stars. Those are whatever tribe they are
Oh,
stars.
okay, sorry.
Those are
No,
Ugulu
watch
stars.
YouTube. Stars.
He was playing it pretty cool. I'll give Ernest credit for that.
Yeah.
All the shit he saw in Nam, just...
Ernest, will you hurry up, please?
I don't think it matters. Is there a time limit
Anything
on the
worth
fight?
doing,
Is it like you have to
Renee,
hurry
is
up or
worth
kill you
doing
both?
There
right.
might
Yeah,
be.
no, honestly, I'd be like, just extend this forever if you want.
Look, he has a teddy bear. Right on.
He killed so many people in
You
Nam with
must
that
be
teddy
bring
bear.
your own
And he has a
weapons.
fried chicken. Wow.
At least I have time
Sub sandwich.
on my side.
Oh, is he doing a carrot top set?
As if this movie couldn't get any less funny.
Don't worry, Renee. I have everything under
For our
control.
next movie, can we try to find Chairman?
Oh, we total no. They already did it on How Did This Get Made, so I don't know. That's why they did Ernest Goes to Jail and How Did This Get Made too.
I've got a really bad
was
movie
just
that
following
that was
instructions,
made here
Renee.
in Mexico, actually.
What's that?
Adventures of a Teenage Dragon Slayer.
I've never even heard of that. When was it made?
Oh, well, now we know
5
about
years
the time
ago?
of it. She will die.
Oh, yeah.
I really didn't hear about this.
Sad and such.
Oh shit!
That's smart.
The most reasonable thing he can
Miss me,
Super casually pull up a table of decent Oh, battle at, or is that a halberd?
Yeah, I think it is.
Even the warrior is just like, ah, this is kind of weird. It's just a little gratuitous.
Oh, nice move.
Oh
guys.
no, he chopped the table in half. How horrifying.
It's not
Miss
even
me
there.
again.
Oh,
Ernest! Give me the eyes of a girlie or I'll cut you in half.
Let's go around
How come he hasn't explained what the eyes of the
why,
goalie are?
why is he going to like video game it and just chop through the table to get to
That's
you know?
really stupid.
I'm so confused.
A lot of this movie would be solid if they explained what the eyes of a goalie were.
Right?
Just call him Dickwad.
Dickwad. Nice shot, Dickwad. So I
Wait,
think
hold on.
Ernest is a fourth-dimensional being.
He's got Toon Force.
He's the eater of worlds.
I have become death.
He just murdered him with a fire extinguisher.
Well, yeah, I mean, you ever held a fire extinguisher? Those things are heavy.
Oh, it's a salami.
You ever held a salami?
Watch out.
Watch your back, dude.
I didn't even see him.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Oh, it's a bologna.
Of course, it's
Oh, man. That bologna had a first
It's like
name.
the rest of this movie.
Just
There it
bologna.
Props on that one.
Keep going. Keep going.
It's like a strange posture. It's not really a stabbing sword either.
Yeah, that's a chip chopper.
You're stuck.
Good.
Beat him to death the old-fashioned way.
At this point, he's been asking for it.
This movie's getting dark now. It's like it's getting to the point of like
I
genuine.
feel like it got
Now you
really
die,
dark
Agent
from the
32!
It's fucked up.
And now let me ask some. Why is it that we needed just that gratuitous shot of Ernest and the bad guy's ass?
Because
Cornholes are funny, man.
not enough sex. Yeah.
Because we needed more fuel for a porno parody.
Get me out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it going to? Well, I don't know what the peril is beneath her.
Well, it looks like it's going up.
No, it's going down.
Is
She keeps getting dropped.
It
But
is
I don't
going
know,
down,
where is she
and
going? Like,
Maybe into the boiling soup?
they're yelling timber.
Now give me what is mine!
I don't have anything that belongs to you.
Ernest, your yo-yo!
Figured it out now?
Man.
That's going to pack a wallop because eyes of the goalie is going
And now for the famous Around the World.
Well, that's when he was sawing with the dowel.
Shit. So we cut through Diamond. So since he lost, does that mean he's gonna get eaten alive now?
Yes.
Right on.
They still think he stole it.
Yeah,
So,
that would totally be like, oh, this guy
I guess that was worth the price.
Yeah.
we
We have
paid.
them.
We have physical evidence now. He had them.
Why would we think in any other shape or form he would have had
I'm just super happy to have the eyes back. I hope he used watercolor.
Painted on, drilled into.
He's putting that human suit and makes someone off.
you gotta wash that paint off.
Dusty World, what on earth are you doing? I am dying up here. You walk
You're not
around like
dying
Mr.
yet,
Big Shot while I'm up here with my rump roasting. You know, the least you could do is just give me a little
her go,
help
dude.
and
At
save
this
me.
point.
Any attempt would be
Yeah.
much appreciated instead of some macho show of manhood at a sporting event.
Hot and cold for you.
3 more notches, and I got a real skin problem here, and it's all your fault.
Just kill her with a spear.
Yes.
Oh my fucking
It's fine.
god.
I'm just a little hot. I can kind of feel when I'm hot. I just talk about this. Where's your doll? You are the sweetest thing that ever lived. You are truly
Sweetest
my
thing.
knight in
Not
shining
man,
armor.
lever,
No.
thing.
I don't see you as a
Renee,
man.
Renee. You were never in any real danger. After all, I am Ernest P. Worrell.
I mean, to be fair, I definitely have had one of those moments.
Yeah.
I've had one of these moments where I just mug in a camera.
I've had it.
Like how it sizzles only when it's on the screen.
Yeah. You know, also.
let it painted.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, he beat the paint off. He was hitting the guy in the face with it.
Makes sense.
It's a lot like Temple of Doom, where Indiana Jones completely ruins all those stones and then gives them back. I'm like, yeah, sorry.
Here you go, guys. Oh, back in the USA, same footage from earlier.
I really hope that's been a dream sequence the whole time.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Like, it was just his mental state while he was living.
Hi, Renee.
Hi.
While he was in a
Are you ready for our
drug-induced
date?
rage. Just,
The
Oh,
bath
look.
salts.
I brought us a souvenir from our adventure. It's an ostrich egg. I painted it and everything.
Oh, Ernest, this is so
a
sweet of you.
sacred
Thank
ostrich.
you.
Disgracing more sacred religious artifacts.
Yeah, well, we have plenty of time on the date.
No, Ernest, I have to tell you something.
Yeah?
Ernest, I can't go out with you. All my life, I thought what I wanted was Illinois Smith. But these last few days have taught me such an important lesson.
They did
Ernest,
genericize
you
Indiana
are just
Jones.
too wild and adventurous for me.
Is that it?
And that's
Illinois
why
Smith?
I've
Indiana
decided I
Jones?
needed
That's
someone
really
like
funny.
Todd Lafsky. He's the bookkeeper at Wilson's Army Navy store.
That's
you know,
a
he's
real
a
dick
local
move
boy.
on
He's got
her
his
part.
feet on the ground. He's
I want
just
more
an
adventure.
ordinary
He
schmo.
literally saved her life. That's too much. I'm going to go for someone else.
I was just an ordinary schmo.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't you
She's
ever
her
let
own
anyone
woman.
call you an ordinary schmo. Because you are a dynamic
I
schmo.
understand that because now they're.
I mean, that's very fair. Had she said that outright, I would have given her a lot more credit.
I understand it because he's
Okay.
actually really horribly racist.
Yeah,
He
is,
might
yeah.
Be a problem.
Yeah. He has a lot
Maybe
of
I
mental
was a little too
instability
worldly
that will
for you,
not be
a
conducive to a healthy
A little too continental.
But he made a pretty good yo-yo.
Too
It lasted a
wild,
while.
perhaps?
He did. Out of diamond. That's that. Like, I will give you
True.
this. The man's got incredible
Yeah,
craftsmanship.
guys like me,
But
we
the
have to
mental
travel the
issues-
lonely road.
I feel like
A rebel,
Can't get over, yeah.
a lone wolf, leaving a trail of broken hearts behind me. Yeah, Renee, it's time for the rogue of the open road to set off again on his quest for high adventure. Another place, babe. Another time.
Oh no! Oh man.
Very good closing. Oh,
Well-
we can just go right into Ernest Saves Best.
I guess we might as well watch it, right?
That was 1 hour.
Who are we going to offend with this movie?
All Jesuses. No?
No.
Never saw it.
Is it because there are...
You should just go on the old ethno, just the Christmas, Christianity, and we don't have to worry about being in Africa.
Yeah.
And all the trials and
So
tribulations.
do we have anybody throw us some chats on there at all?
Let's see. No.
Dope.
Oh, great.
I'm glad we all got to
There,
share
and
that.
They probably were like, "This is Ernest Goes to Africa. It's Saturday night. I should be with someone I care about."
Yeah.
This is Ernest Goes to Africa.
No, if we were watching, you know.
This is grown men watching Ernest Goes to Africa.
Oh dear, that is very true. I will have to. That will stick with me for the rest of the evening.
Well, I'm glad that you got forced into watching that again, since you watched it so much at your previous job.
I didn't realize I never knew how it ended because we don't get that far into the movie.
No. Just to the first couple skips.
I didn't know he did the Mortal Kombat battle.
Oh yeah.
So I'm very happy that we got. I mean, I personally feel enriched. I take nothing back. Although there was a lot of really bad things in that movie.
Yeah, terrible things.
The fact that we were speechless multiple times.
I want to see edited clips. You know, like the scenes that didn't make it, where he was putting his fingers in other holes. I feel like there was more things that he like. I feel like there was like a beehive that he put his finger in, or
Probably.
like there's at least one more thing. You know, rule of three.
A warthog.
If I had any kind of skills
Yes, exactly,
at editing,
a warthog.
like any skills at editing, I would recut this to like explain that he is a trauma survivor from Vietnam, and
Yeah.
just reestablish everything, and just see if I could, with music backing and everything, make it a very, very Apocalypse Now-esque film.
I like that. I like
think,
that.
You should just take scenes from Apocalypse Now and then just reverse his face.
When he's doing that,
yeah,
kind of
he's like,
face.
but he's using a flamethrower to kill a man.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
Pretty fucked up. But yeah, good movie. Good movie.
Let's not dip into our childhood next time, because
yeah, no.
Three Ninjas I feel like went really well. This one
Beverly
scarred me a
Hills
little bit.
Ninja, I think.
Oh man, that is a good movie.
Honestly,
Yeah,
any
that-
Chris
I mean, I
Farley
think the
vehicle I
commentary-
feel would
yeah.
be a good one.
Mhm.
Or Almost Heroes was a good one.
Almost Heroes is fantastic. Yeah.
With Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
Oh
Going
shit,
to the
yeah.
Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
Anything Chris Farley did, right before he died.
Yeah, that last.
But not after. All that shit's
All that shit sucked.
That last Speedball is probably not a good.
Yeah,
look
actually, I
on
think
him.
Almost Heroes came out after he died. Pretty sure.
And Shrek was supposed to be Chris Farley. They had 75% of the dialogue.
Dude,
recorded.
I know. I've seen some of that.
Are you serious?
It's good.
and
Yeah.
it's really good. Yeah, and then they had to reshoot all the audio with Austin Powers, Mike Myers, because of
With us, yeah.
Honestly,
No,
I
Shrek
do
is
feel like
British.
there needs to be another Austin Powers movie.
Yeah, because the third one left me wanting. It was terrible.
Yeah.
I want to see him where it's just like, I lost my mojo, but now I'm into dudes, so let's see how that goes.
Oh, that's hot.
I feel like that would be super awesome.
Yeah.
'Cause they would be able to do it very tastefully.
2017, baby. Yeah. Oh, it's 2018 right now. Oh, I've been doing that too much. It's like March. I don't have that excuse.
And then he goes back in time to the 90s just so he can say, it's the 90s.
He just fucks himself. Like,
pretty funny.
Austin, you look good.
That's just the ultimate goal.
I think that would be him. Just be like, oh, it's not gay, baby.
He's just doing himself.
You're saying, I guess I'm
That's
sucking
true.
my own cock.
So
Did they do that though? They had a threesome in the second one, right?
they did, and they made that
how it
joke.
goes.
They did, yeah.
They probably Eiffel Towered.
They totally Eiffel
Call back
Towered.
to what we were doing earlier.
We
Yeah.
high-fived.
While doing the Eiffel Tower on the yo-yo. Maybe. All three of them at the same time. I'm sure it's been done.
Honestly, I'm going to chalk it up to this Ernest movie for really throwing us off the rails.
Oh yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
But I'm super glad that we got to experience that together.
Absolutely, yeah.
We are better for it.
I'm
as
glad that
friends.
we didn't get like halfway through it and had to start it over again. I mean, the intro 3 times is that's the thing. Like, we saw more animals in the intro than we did the entirety of. I feel like Africa has more to like, and the carcass. They paid no attention to that.
No.
They were just like, there's a dead body. And he's like, I've got a yo-yo.
Hey, they saw 8 people die so far. Yeah. They're not
That's the
worrying about
thing.
that.
The kill count. What did we come up to? What
9.
9.
Yeah, because you know the guy at the end totally got eaten by those cannibals.
I feel like
He had to have been. But that Sultan really should have had more coming to him. I feel like that's a loose end.
Was he?
no, that's what's great about it, because that's how the world really works. There's just some
left
there's
the
some
door open
really
for an Ernest
rich,
goes back to
rapey
Africa.
kind of guy who just gets to do whatever he wants and just lives his life.
Baby
And that's the
rhinos.
thing.
Yeah.
If I had a choice in the way I would go, I wouldn't want to be buried neck deep. That's kind of terrifying. However, if a little baby rhino, just my head.
Well, that shot was. I'm going to go ahead and go on record that shot was stolen and used in the Scorpion King.
By a little baby
Yes.
rhino?
No, it was
but the
by
ants,
fire
though,
ants,
yeah.
but they had the up.
Oh,
to the neck
yeah.
one.
Those the fire ants. Yeah. And also, didn't
feel
that
like
also
there's another
happen
movie
in
that's
Indiana Jones 4?
I haven't seen that one.
There were fire ants, but there was no burying.
There was no burying. Okay. Cool. Well, that's right. Indiana Jones 4 in 2 weeks. No, but keep in touch with us. Hey, what the hell? We're here every other Saturday night at 7:30 on twitch.tv/Color Circuit Live, and we're going to be watching a lot of fun stuff going forward. So catch us every other week.
People please vote what you want us to watch. That would be fantastic. I wish I was somebody who's like, hey. No.
I don't want to open it up to that because they're going to be like, Ernest Goes to Africa.
Oh, yeah. Again, yeah, one more time.
I would do it.
Be more
If I-
funny this time.
If I had to do it
It'd be a lot less
other
shocking
weekend
for
a
us.
year,
So
I would
like the
do
stuff
this.
where we were all
Yeah.
just
Because then we would be
silent.
experts on this.
How about an hour and a half of the music video for the song Africa by Toto?
Hour and a half of Africa
I
by
can do that.
I
Toto.
would actually
I can
just
do that too.
prefer the song Africa being played over other videos because they did like professional wrestler Roman Reigns' entrance to Africa. So I feel like there's a lot of just remakes with Africa dubbed over. That I feel like is quality.
I just want to watch
That's
more
true.
videos of people dubbing over lines yawning.
I think that's perfectly fine. And they're all Jim Varney dubbing over those lines. So you can catch us every other Saturday. Next Saturday, you can catch Rough Draft Theater, where we're finishing, except for actually Nick won't be joining us
out of
there.
town, guys.
But we have a great voice actor coming in to fill a spot. We're going to
than
be
me.
finishing Spider-Man by James Cameron. So catch us next Saturday.
I'm gonna have to
Rough
read
Draft
through
Theater.
that script to find out how it ends. 'cause it is a roller coaster.
It is. It's so good. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Blacksmith.
Nicholas Starr.
I'm still AJ.
And Handra back there producing.
On the ones and twos.
Yeah. So catch us in 14 days, guys.